Hello, my name's Fox, and I'm Fox, and I just saw The Badguys 2, and by God, like, it's funny, I remember, like, talking about this film, and, like, going, like, man, I wonder, like, I'm like, yeah, this is, like, the Sly Cooper movie that we never got, and I'm like, okay, you know, years have passed since I've seen that movie, and, like, I legit was like, okay, like, why did I say that? Like, I'm trying to think of, like, I remember some bits. I remember I liked the movie, but I don't remember exactly why I thought, like, it was the Sly Cooper, of, like, a Sly Cooper-esque film. I legit kind of forgot, and then I started watching, then, like, the first 10 seconds happened in this film, I'm like, oh, that's why! Like, it opening up in Cairo, and, like, them, like, doing all this shit to, like, sneak, like, to infiltrate this guy's base to steal a car, and I'm like, their car, I'm like, oh, shit! Anyways, well, let's first watch the trailer and then we'll get into it, alright? 3, 2...
Things should have changed. Not everyone believes it, but the bad guys went good. And we cannot wait for society to welcome us with open arms.
Aren't you a notorious criminal?
Yes.
Yep.
Maybe. Sorry, nerves.
It hasn't been easy with a reputation like
Oh, this music might get me a copyright hit.
Why not? Some of my best memories are at banks.
You robbed us 3 times.
How is this bank?
How are we supposed to get a fresh start if no one will trust us?
I'm keeping my eye on you, Doc.
What was that?
I panicked, okay? I'm a panicker.
The name's Kitty, and these are my associates.
I love Kitty.
Like the bad girls. We need the bad guys.
Kitty and Diana.
Biggest heist in history.
Maybe you don't keep up with the news, but we're good now.
I'm not exactly
asking.
Don't tell me you guys are bad again.
No, we're being set up. We need to show the world we're good. So
Hell yeah.
Sabotage them. All right, Mr. Master of Disguise, you're up.
I promise to play you respectfully. Where's my flowers? Prego, cappuccino.
Webbs, do your thing.
I'll be your hacker today.
Snake, we're gonna need some extra muscle.
I'm late for vinyasa. Vinyasa? You think I got this body by sitting
Jesus.
around watching TV?
And then we just have to
Tear them apart, limb by limb, until all they can remember is pain.
Wow, okay. I was gonna
A lot of these scenes are done extremely well. My only issue with this, I didn't necessarily see it, but, like, I try to stay away from the trailers. But I saw, like, one bit, and it's, I think, the bit after this. I'm like, oh, shit, wish I didn't see that bit, because now I know they're gonna go into space.
stop him, but sure, if there's time, we can do the one thing.
Also, they're talking about an ache there, actually, so, like, what limbs?
First time for everything, right? Pull us up, Snake. Vinyasa.
Baby!
Come on.
Are you kidding me? Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Also love how she's hiding in his, like, coat this whole time, so she doesn't have any of the ice like everyone else does.
Oh, right.
You're not nervous, right? Because we know what happens when you're nervous. Buddy, I'm sorry. What? No, no, Stay with me, Papa. Stay with me.
But this, again, like, watching this movie, I'm like, okay, yeah, I see why I said this was like the Sly Cooper film, because legitimately, again, down to, like, again, obviously the colorful animals, talky animals that are also thieves and stuff like that, is already freaking great. Like, how they do the heists, which I also do love how in the very beginning of the film, they kind of set up, like, I guess, they kind of fill in a plot hole a little bit. Like, mind you, this story is very simple. They try to go good, but everything kind of seems to go wrong for them in every way possible. Like, again, Wolf doesn't get a job with the bank that he's robbed, like, 3 times. The guy even says, like, oh, I'll call you. And, like, Wolf walks out, and he walks away, actually, yeah, I just want to say thank you again. And the dude's just, like, shredding it. He's like, alright, you could have said no. But anyways, like, they all try to get jobs, and it doesn't work out. They're low on rent and all this other stuff. Wolf and Diana, the Red Paw, they're in a situation, like, they say, like, that she friend-zoned him, and, it's like, oh, okay, it's like, and it's like, she says, like, you know, it's not good for the governor to be, you know, dating, like, one of the worst criminals ever, even if reformed. So these guys are all kind of screwed up, except for Snake. Snake's having a ball with, like, his girlfriend. Let me see. Which one is this one?
Showtime.
I want to see if they have 8 months ago. Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, like they're not doing so hot. Also, like, apparently a car was like a one of a kind, like, prototype that they actually stole. And again, like I was saying, the plot hole, fills in any plot holes. Because at this very opening thing, like, which was, I guess, Arachnid's first heist, or Miss Arachnid? Or Miss Tarantula's first heist, she's like, really? We did all this just for a car? And Wolf says, it's not about the car, it's not about the loot, it's about the message, the power move. Because, I guess, kind of spoilers, but, like, and I definitely said, go watch this. The ending crime that is committed is, technically speaking, like, they're gonna steal everything of one thing, and I'm just like, long run, isn't that kind of stupid? Because now you kind of, not that you made it worthless, but you made it to where you're literally the only person who's going to have that one thing this entire time, and it's just like, it doesn't make sense why you would steal all of it, because then you make it not worthless, but it's like, okay, you're the one who stole it, but then again, they're sending a message that they're the best criminals ever. Kitty, the bad girls. And that is a nice car. If I remember correctly, it got destroyed. This car got destroyed in the last movie, right? I think, like, when they jumped over the ravine or whatever, I think it fell and it got destroyed. But in any case, the bad girl, pretty much, there's this phantom thief. Wait, what? Hold on.
Big crime nerds.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Just 3 times.
Hold on.
That was this bank?
The name's Katie. We're students of your work.
Okay, this isn't in the film. That's actually pretty good. It would have been great if they never showed the freaking space part. But, okay, yeah, because they showed them stealing it. That's not what's actually getting stolen. I'll say this right now. I'm going to say spoilers. Go watch the film. It is amazing. It is fun. It is a great ride. The only thing is that ending is so, like, yup. Like, we don't have an answer for this. So, yeah. Like, that won't just end, like, kind of like the first movie. So, we're just gonna, yeah. But, pretty much, they try to go good. Doesn't work out. But there's, I think it's like the Phantom Thief or something like that, who's going around stealing all these different items, which these items are all made of MacGuffin. And I'm like, I think it was like MacGuffanium or something like that. And it's like, because if you know what a MacGuffin is, it's like, okay. Like, they're just, like, I think that alone sets the tone of, like, what this film is. Like, oh, okay. Like, it's not a bad thing. But, like, it is like, oh, what is this? It's MacGuffanium. It's like, it doesn't matter. Like, but they're all made of MacGuffanium, which is a special metal that, again, spoilers, later on they find out can steal gold. Like, it's the reverse of gold, so it tracks gold, which I believe is not usually magnetic. But this thing makes gold magnetic to it. And pretty much, the bad guys trying to help the commissioner, go to the chief, who's now the commissioner, to find these crooks, because they're trying, like, alright, if we get in good with the commissioner, who is, the chief from the last film, which I really love her kind of character arc. with this, because like she goes from like I still don't trust these guys to literally like they're my best friends. I'm like, God damn it, I love it. I love that like arc, I guess. Like in things where it's like they're mortal enemies, like no, that's my best. These guys are my best friends or whatever. Especially if it's like a no nonsense cop or whatever. Then like it's like, oh no, I'm gonna help my criminal friends. Like I love that shit. But anyways, so she, I'm trying to think. But, so anyways, they try to steal this one belt. The last of, like, this unobtainium, MacGuffin, this MacGuffanium, is, like, a wrestler belt. Which I think, yeah, you can kind of see a bit. Like, it's this whole scene. They steal the MacGuffin belt after, like, the boar girl, like, straps it around the fish guy, which is, like, I feel like maybe one of you guys could just take the belt off of him, but they're like, nope. Then they just run, they get chased, and, they get kidnapped by the bad girls, which turns out, like, the bad girls are already kind of infiltrating them with, let's see, with Snake, with Snake's girlfriend being the Raven, which I want to say this right now, I love the relationships in this. Like, whether it be Snake and the Raven, which, like, the Raven's like, oh yeah, I've been playing you this entire time. And he's like, oh my god, that's so hot. Or just like, Wolf and Diana, like them, like, literally there's a point, like, again, I want to bring up because at one point they say, like, we're done. We're not gonna help you rob. Because their whole thing is to rob SpaceX, which it's SpaceX. To rob SpaceX because they're going to use the MacGuffanium to create these magnet orbs that are super attracted to metal and go to space and use that to steal all the gold from all of the planet. Which also probably at that point would also attract the meteor. I would imagine the giant meteor of gold that's out there in space. But fun fact, technically speaking, the most, like, rarest material in all of the galaxy is not gold or, like, any, like, metal that's on this planet. It's actually wood. Wood is actually one of the most rarest minerals, or not minerals, like, materials in, like, all of the galaxy, because it can only be created here, as far as we know, or at least planets with life. So wood is actually more valuable on a galaxy standpoint than gold is. That being said, yeah. Anyways, that being said, I would like some gold now, please, until we get that meteorite, because then it's just going to be worth nothing. In any case, so, there's a giant meteorite, I think it's bigger than Earth, made entirely of gold, if you're not catching that. Anyways, but anyways, they say, like, yeah, we're not going to help you do this. And, you know, Kitty says, I'm not exactly asking. And it's because she actually has footage of Diane revealing that she's was it the Red Paw? I can't remember. The Red Paw. And it's like, they're like, oh shit. So, like, literally, the reason why the bad guys are doing this, and the reason why Wolf is doing it, is to save his girlfriend's reputation. That way she doesn't lose, you know, being governed, her life being ruined like theirs. And I'm like, oh shit, that's so cool. I'm like, I love that. Also, whatever AMC people decided, like, to only make the toppers of Wolf, the Shark, and Snake. What the hell is wrong with you? I would have loved it if there was Kitty or Diane. Just saying. I would have liked them. Like, I legit wasn't going to get this until I watched the movie. Because I was like, do I really want to get the topper of Mr. Wolf? And then I saw them, like, alright, fine. Especially because there's no Diane or at least Kitty. But, and so, like, literally, that's a big part of, like, why they're doing this, is to save Diane's reputation. And then, even then, spoilers for this, they don't. Like, they try all these things to try to, like, destroy, like, when, like, the thing is being uploaded, and, like, Kitty set them up to where, like, they're in gold chains that are locked to, like, the magnet with a button. And if they release the button, it releases the footage starts uploading to, like, YouTube, I guess, or whatever. Or they, what was it? or they trying to think, or like they stay there until the cops come and arrest them, which these guys are like, okay, like we're not gonna like, and so they try everything they can. They try to send the piranha guy to pull out the USB cord that's uploading USB port, and it's like, nope, that makes it go faster. They throw Tarantula to try to hack it to get it, and she can't hack it. It's like, all right, we're just gonna throw it in the furnace. They try to grab it, throw it in the furnace, it misses, and it uploads completely, and everyone sees it, and Diane's life is ruined. It's like, oh shit! It's like, how are they gonna get out of this? Or is it gonna end with Diane being like, just joining them on the bad guys? Because I ain't gonna lie to you, there are some, like, I get the idea of, oh yeah, the bad guys going good, all that stuff. But also on that same note, I'm a Sly Cooper fan, and I'm a thief fan of thieves and stuff like that. I wouldn't be against them being, good criminals. Like, yeah, okay, we're just gonna steal from other criminals or something along those lines. And we're still gonna be, like, thieves and live like that life, but also, we're still doing good. Something like that. But, and there's also a whole side thing where Diane goes to see the little hamster guy, because he, apparently was studying MacGuffanium, and, like, they play, Connect 4, and Diane actually, and, like, pretty much, like, this is a whole thing once Diane's, once it's revealed that, oh, Diane is the red paw or whatever, like, he gets released from jail, he's gonna go, whatever, and then also when Kitty and them eventually do get into space, which also, when the rocket's about to take off, like, I'm trying to think of the best way to say it, like, when the rocket go off, like, the commissioner grabs these guys, after they failed to save Diane, and they go like, hey, we're innocent, and like Chief, Chief or Commissioner, you gotta, I think he said Chief first, but like, Chief, you gotta trust us. We're trying to help. We're trying to help, and the Commissioner's like, no, it's Commissioner. Locks him up, goes, and she's like, and then she eventually stops the transit, opens the bag, and goes, you guys better be, telling the truth. And like, what made you change your mind? And it's because they left a note, because Shark accidentally knocked her out, and they're like, okay, here's the thing, sorry about that. Be back soon, the good guys. And like, pretty much she then helps them get to the rocket, they go to space, there's a whole cool fight scene, all this stuff. And basically, just not to spoil too much of it, like, because we'll also want, like, I guess kind of spoil it. It seems like at the very end, it's like, yeah, it's like, oh God, okay, go watch the film. I'm gonna spoil the ending, but go watch it. Go watch it. Stop this video, go watch it. Like, big fight scene, Wolf's able to trick them, break the gold machine. Entire satellite starts hurtling towards Earth, and they're like, we're gonna get out of this. Next scene, it looks like they're dead. It's like just smash cut to them dead. The commissioner's crying. Eventually later, the commissioner turns out she's lying. These guys are in the back of, like, the funeral place, because I don't know why you kept them there, but okay. Funeral place with some secret agents, and they're just like, you guys are gonna work for the government and be secret agents, and they're like, wow, that's great. They're pretty much the Men in Black. Specifically because the Gold Ray pulled up the entire golden limousine of the guinea pig guy, who's also ginormous and swole now, pulls him into space. I was like, okay, well, that's kind of great karma, where, like, he got out of jail, but he's now still stuck in, like, his car in space now, so he just dies up there. Like, nope, his car's a spaceship. He's like, time to go home, and he flies off into space. Like, okay, he's an alien? Okay. And pretty much setting up the next one, and then also ends with these guys, oh yeah, here's the girlfriend.
Little snaky wakey. Is she your hostage?
No, she's my girlfriend.
But, where is it? There's the image, them all in the suits is when they're, like, part of the Men in Black now. And then he gets a white version of his car. Which also, I thought maybe they're gonna pull something with, like, Miss Tarantula, like, she probably joins the bad girls or something like that, because, like, they show, like, her first ever heist. But no, like, these guys are just so tight, and they're like, no, and there's a lot of fun things too, like, there's, like, there's a heist at one point to steal from Elon Musk's watch that controls the rocket, and also Elon Musk is, I don't know, it's probably not supposed to be, but I'm gonna call him that because he's a piece of shit troll. Like this, like balding, like short-tempered little asshole. And I'm like, yeah, all right. But yeah, the part where they're all, I think it's the other trailer. But the part where they're all walking down with like in the suits and stuff. Like that's like the very end, right before they get their new white ride. And so I guess right here. So I'm guessing the next film is gonna have them fight guinea pig aliens, I guess. And I guess also like, because there's like every film, like the last one and this one both had something to do with like space, like the meteorite coming down from space. I can't remember what the hell the meteorite did, but the meteorite that came down to space, and then like, you know, this one having the whatever, like them having to go to space was like, it seems like it's weirdly hinting towards like a space story. It's like, I'm like, weird, but alright. And again, like them being secret agents now and being considered dead, it's like, okay, that's how they can keep doing what they're doing and like have their stuff hidden and stuff. Like, alright, that's fine. But yeah, this film was fun. This film was great. I legit, like, I don't know why they didn't make a figure of her, but fine, whatever, or Kitty. But yeah, and I love the bad girls too. Like, legitimately, like, I love Kitty's design. Like, also, like, she has a presence. She has a presence. Like, she's like, oh yeah, she could beat the shit out of you. I know she gives me Vi feels from Arcane, but like she has a presence and strength, and it's like her and the bad girls are able to trick Diane at one point. But like, also, like, when they eventually have to fight in space, it's like, alright, you kind of took away a lot of Kitty's, like, things of her being strong, so Diane could kick her ass where, like, agility would need. Also, Diane did not need to go and use a secret super backpack, I think, to fly off, but whatever. But yeah, and also the animation is great. There's a lot of, like, obviously, like, the 2D work on that. Was that cat there? I don't even remember that cat in the film. I think that cat isn't in the original. I don't think that cat's in the film. I think they just added this for the trailer. I don't know. I've never seen this cat before. If I did, I completely missed it. But yeah, this film was great. Legitimately. Like, again, I probably said it last time in this one. If you like Sly Cooper, you're gonna like this film. It is really funny. It is really fun. It has some really great jokes. The animation is spectacular. I think this might be my favorite, like, DreamWorks. Again, I love How to Train Your Dragon, but this might be my favorite, like, DreamWorks, like, franchise. Because, I don't know, just the art style and all that stuff. And it's also funny, too, it's like, we need, like, it's a world full of humans, but then you have, like, the bad girls are all anthropomorphic animals. The mayor, who's also a thief, is also an animal. It's like, I feel like you could also kind of narrow down who's the other thieves are just by, like, looking for other anthropomorphic animals in this world. Maybe that's a little bit profiling, but I'm just like, I don't know. It seems like all of them kind of, I don't know, but anyways, it was great. And it's funny that, again, like, in the very end, it's not even like, oh yeah, they become cops. I guess they become secret agents, like the Men in Black, but, like, even then, it's like, yeah, okay, because even if they went good at the end of this one again, too, it's like, they would still probably be treated the exact same way, especially after they saved the planet and everything beforehand, and it still wasn't enough. But, anyways, this was fun. I liked it a lot. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Check out my other videos. Hopefully enjoy this, and we will. See you later. Also, another thing, like, one thing I really like is when Wolf calls Diane, and he goes, look, we didn't do it. And she just goes, yeah, no shit. Like, I know you guys are set up. Like, I love that so much. Like, she 100% believes him. And, like, you know, those two are a couple and I love the hell out of them. They trust each other freaking great.